Lenart Kazmer here. I want to show you this really cool technique on using these brand new silicone molds that match the industrial bezels, and a couple techniques with tissue and foils. Check it out. Hey, I wanted to show you a really cool bezel and project technique using the new Rose industrial bezels. I have a variety of sizes, but I'm going to use the large triangle in this. And also in combination with the rubber silicone pre-made molds here. These are actually faceted on the inside, and they're all made to fit perfectly inside of the industrial bezels. I just love these. I've been looking for these for a long time in my work. So this is kind of the end result of the project, but first off, I want to show you how to mix tint in, and I'm going to show you how to use this pre-made mold. This is already oiled up. I don't have to worry about putting any type of a mold release in here. I'm just going to pour a little bit of my already mixed ice resin into a container. You can see it's nice and crystal clear. I might need a little bit more. I'm pouring into the molds. And I'm going to just mix two different tint colors. These are the tints that come with the line. I am in love with Low Light. I love Hacienda. These remind me of the glass tints. This actually is an alcohol based, but they're very, very stabilizing for jewelry. The reason I love using these tints with my work is that I'm a jeweler. So these pieces that we're building, they'll be out in the sun. One of your customers might wear them in the shower. So these are very, very stable where they're not going to be altered at all by the sun. And I'm just going to put in a couple drops. If I want this light, I can always add. Actually, this color Low Light, I can add more. The Hacienda is a lot stronger. This is a little lighter. So I put in about 5 drops, and I'm going to get a nice, deep, deep color. Just kind of mix it around nicely. And now I'm going to add a little bit of the Hacienda. This is a deep color, the Hacienda. So this nice deep blue. Some people like to keep it in a swirl like this, and they'll just pour it in. I'm going to mix this completely in at this point. So you can fill up all the molds or just put in a couple. See how much deeper that is? So I'm going to actually just start by pouring in to the round circle shapes with this beautiful blue tint that is somewhat transparent. Very, very transparent. This will be a shallow one. You can pour these all the way up to the top or shallow. And then I'm just going to go ahead and finish pouring the nice light, low light ice resin with low light tint added to it. Gorgeous. These are going to be so gorgeous when they pop out. Okay. So that's really what you're going to do. If you wanted to, you could hit the top with a little bit of heat with a heat gun to lift out any of the bubbles. But this just needs to sit for about a good 6 hours. And this is what the finished piece looks like when you take it out of the mold. This was done in clear though. I just did a clear resin with this piece. So to start with, I have the paper sealant, and I'm going to take a paintbrush that's in the ICE Resin line. I use these for everything in my work too. It's a nice natural wood handle, a nice natural bristle brush. So I use them for everything. And this is the paper sealant. This actually just helps to seal paper, which I'm not really doing right now, but I want to tack something down on the inside. So this is a very, very quick drying, water-based, and it dries quickly, and also it keeps my piece from floating up when I'm putting resin in here. At this point, I'm really just putting, I use the back of my paintbrush to seal a piece down. I'm actually putting in a pre-made piece, so it's actually not really quite as important to have your piece tacked down. I'm going to pour in a clear resin to this piece. That's what I planned. I've got a nice pink background, and I'm just going to spread this out, and you're going to see this actually is tissue paper. This is tissue paper that is in the ICE Resin Lime. Tissue paper, when I cut this already out to size so you guys wouldn't have to sit and watch me cut. But this actually is just cut to the exact size of the bezel. There's templates with the line. And you won't be able to see any of the white. All you're going to see show up is this nice deep writing, the black writing. So you can already see the paper starting to disappear. And I'm just going to put a little bit more ice resin down. Look at how gorgeously clear tissue becomes in ice resin. And I just need a little bit because really I'm just going to be placing this piece in. I kind of insert it here and slowly work its way down so I don't get air trapped in my piece. And I'm going to push this down, and then I just need a napkin to wipe the sides of this. So let me show you that. Grab a napkin here, and I'm going to wipe the sides as I push down. If I wanted this, so if you like this cloudy look, you leave it as it is. If I want a beautiful bright surface, I'm just going to coat this with a really light surface of ice resin. You can actually take it from the sides when it's spilling, when you're pressing it in, and you're going to get a gorgeous, gorgeous glass look on here that's nice and thin. Look at that. You can see the piece all the way through. So this is really the way that you use the pre-made. There's a nice facet on the side, so it really is going to be beautiful, like a gem. Click to the links below to learn more about these products.